So a question a lot of creators might have is the Sony ZV-E1 a good camera for photography? Now, I covered this similar topic when I talked about the Sony a7S III for photography, and given that this has the same exact sensor as the Sony a7S III, that pretty much sticks, and a lot of the things that I said in the a7S III video will be relevant to the ZV-E1, but there is an additional caveat that the ZV-E1 has. Now, in a nutshell, what I did say is that the a7S III and the ZV-E1 by extension is an absolutely fantastic camera for photography. However, that is generally limited to everyday photography and things for social media. You're not going to see a massive lack in quality, because once you're uploading it to social media, you're seeing it on a phone screen or a computer screen, and you're not going to need that high amount of megapixels in order to capture really good looking images. A lot of the photography I've done in the past has been with the a7S III or the ZV-E1 after I got it, and the photos look phenomenal in my opinion. However, the one caveat that the ZV-E1 has over the a7S III is that this thing has a purely digital shutter, whereas the a7S III had a mechanical shutter. So you will get things like the rolling shutter effect on this, and in general, the digital shutter doesn't perform as well as a mechanical shutter does. So I think that's one downside. Now, if you're doing professional level work, then I would highly recommend going for a camera that has higher megapixels and is built more for photography, not something like the ZV-E1, because this camera specifically is aimed more towards content creators who are going to be using it for things like creating content and taking photos for social media. If you want to know more about the ZV-E1's capabilities, then make sure you comment down below and follow along for more tips on content creation.